Welcome to my YouTube. Okay, that was really weird, but I'm gonna do somewhat of a different video tonight. This is my very first installment of what I hope is a series, if you guys like it, called Bedtime Stories. Okay, I'm Southern and we just like to talk and we like to tell stories and we like to tell tall tales, but I just wanted to be able to sit down and talk to you guys, and I thought, especially for this story that I want to tell you tonight, this would be a cool thing to tell you because it's creepy. And I think I just wanted an excuse to wear my pajamas while I made this video. So let's talk about this. My parents love to go camping. One of their favorite places that they love to go camping is in Bull Shoals, Arkansas. I don't like camping, I don't like the outdoors, and the main attraction there is to go rainbow trout fishing. That does not interest me in the slightest. I am a girly girl. The one year I went, my grandmother was like, there's this place that we can go to go shopping. I'm like, sign me up. So we go to this place called Eureka Springs, Arkansas. There's two main architectural things that you see when you go to Eureka Springs, Arkansas, and they're kind of like on the opposite ends of the town. Well, there's a big statue of Jesus Christ with his arms out like this, and it sits on the mountainside and it's beautiful to look at. So that's on one side. On the other side of Eureka Springs, Arkansas, there's a hotel, and it's kind of hanging off the edge of a cliff. Your first creepy thing about it. And it's called the Crescent Hotel. And one of the other things that we did was to go to the Crescent Hotel and just visit. So we pulled up to it, and I told my grandmother and my mom, this place is haunted. And of course my grandmother doesn't really buy any of that, and my mom, we watched our little ghost TV shows and she was like, really, you think so? I'm like, I know it, I feel it, it's not right, something's wrong with this place, my skin is crawling, it's haunted. So we walk in the door and it is creep fest. I'm not kidding you. Everything in that place, when you walk in the door, it tells you turn around and leave. So we were like, one day we're gonna come back and we're gonna stay in this hotel because we're crazy, and we thought that would be fun. In the meantime, we watched this TV show called Ghost Hunters. It's very popular, you've probably heard of it, especially if you're watching this video for the ghost stuff. And they went and investigated the Crescent Hotel. So of course we were like, whoa, wow, we know that something's gonna get found because it is creepy, and you know if you go in there and you even remotely believe in ghosts, this place is haunted. All you gotta do is look at it and you know it's haunted. But if you walk in there, I'm telling you, your skin will crawl. That year after they did that investigation was the year we were planning to go and stay at the Crescent Hotel. So we're even more excited. We're like, we're going to see what we can find out or what can happen to us at this hotel. Don't ask me why we did this. We're nuts. Research that we do and everything we've heard about this hotel, we find out the history of it. It was originally a school for girls. There was this doctor that bought it, and because Eureka Springs is a spring, it's got these bubbling waters, people would come from all over the world to get into these waters because they believed they had healing powers. Well, this doctor was kind of a jerk, and he was like, let me take advantage of this. So he made it like a destination for sick people. Oh, you have cancer? Come to this resort and come and get in my healing waters. So he would do weird science experiments on people. Like terrible, horrible things happened in this hotel, and they will tell you this. One of the most haunted rooms there is room 118. The rumor is that when it was being built or renovated, I can't remember which, this man fell through the ceiling and landed in room 118 and died, and his name was Michael. And he haunts that room. It's the most haunted room in the place. So where did me and my mom want to stay? Room 118. So that's the room that we booked. So we go there, we check in, my skin's crawling, we drop our stuff off, and we were starving to death. So we put our stuff down, and I'm like, let's pay really good attention to where we put our stuff and how we leave the room, because We think, you know, if there's ghost activity, then we're gonna know if we leave our stuff one way and we come back and it's different, then maybe it was a ghost that did it. So we come back, we had left the bathroom door closed. We had left our suitcases, you know, in a line all together. Suitcases knocked over, bathroom door open. Creepy. But we're like, okay, maybe the cleaning crew came, maybe something happened, could be anything. Let's not freak out yet. It's gonna be all right. So we had reservations to go on the haunted tour. They take us all through it, tell us all about the history, which at this point we knew it all already. We were experts. We're telling the people around us, we're like, yeah, we're in room 118. We're in the most haunted room. And they start to take us by our room and they tell us about it. Literally, we're standing outside our room and we can hear things banging inside of our room. Me and my mom were like, what did we sign up for? What did we sign up for? Of course, everybody on the tour is like, hey, I guess the people who are in that room are in there. We're like, no, they're not. We're right here. I need my Snuggie. I need my Snuggie. We get thoroughly freaked out. We're afraid to go back in our room at this point. So we're just walking around the hotel. It's like late at night. Finally around 11:30, we're so tired. We're like, we're just gonna go in there and go to sleep. We get, you know, showers and we lay down in the bed and turn the lights out, and I'm laying there and my mom is, and the bed starts going. And I'm like, do you feel that? And my mom goes, I thought that was you doing that. I said, I'm not doing anything. We turn the lights on. It's still going like this. We both get out of the bed. The bed keeps doing this. I get on the floor. I'm thinking, okay, maybe it has one of those weird things like you hear about, like you put the quarter in. it does that. There's nothing that's making it do that. There's nothing. Finally it stops. Get back in the bed. I'm not kidding you. It went on for like 30 minutes. We are freaking out. Somewhere in the middle of that, the bathroom door, which was extremely hard to open, you had to like pull. It was like a two-person job because this place is old and the door has like 57 coats of paint on it. Somewhere in that, the bathroom door opens itself and it's like, so you imagine the bathroom door going, our luggage falls over. Oh guys, we were so scared. I don't know if it was a ghost. I don't know if I believe in ghosts. I don't know. All I know is I was so scared. And in the middle of that, I've never had a panic attack before or since, but I literally had a full-blown panic/anxiety attack. I mean, I could not breathe. I had chest pain. Finally, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. We get our stuff and we leave. We're like, we're not going to be able to sleep. We're not going to stay in here. This is not going to stop. We're leaving. Like, why do we do this? We're so stupid. We knew this place was haunted. Like, obviously this is not a joke. Skin is crawling. You walk in the door. Why did we ever do this? Why did we do this? Like, so we go and we check out, and like, of course, you know, they're like, where are you staying? Room 118. And the guy just chuckles. He goes, oh, okay. And we're like, what's so funny? He's like, well, just put it this way, we're used to this happening. I mean, apparently we're not the only ones who have run out of there in the middle of the night. So we get back to the campground. We're like banging on the trailer door. And my dad and my brother, they're asleep. Of course, they thought we were silly for even wanting to stay there. And so they let us in and we had a big laugh about it the next day. And I really haven't thought about it much since, but yeah, that place is legit haunted. If you've ever thought about going there, just know you are walking into a haunted, crazy, something's going on there, it's not normal. Either they got that place mega booby trapped or it is legit haunted. It's my little bedtime story for you about how we stayed the night at the most haunted hotel in America. But we survived, and I hope you enjoyed this little story time. Sweet dreams. Hope you don't have nightmares. I'm probably going to, because legit it's nighttime and I gotta go to bed. Let me know if you enjoyed this, because I want to do it some more. We actually stayed at more haunted places than just that one. So if you want to hear those stories, I can tell you those. So if you want to just hear any stories, or if you want me to keep telling you bedtime stories, just let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoy, give me the thumbs up and subscribe, and good night.